All right. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us His truth. Honors and salutations to the elect and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, He exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, He is the deliverer. Because He's coming to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. All right, my name is Mark Alaban Gab and Yasharala with the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, coming back at you with another one. The Salaka yesterday was my internet in the house doesn't work too well, so forgive me for that. Hey, shalom, brother. Yabba Shemel Shabba Shemel Rakak Ba Shemel Rakab Barakatah. You know, as the title shows, Psalms 34 and more. All right. And just want to show you a little something with the nature and all that, man. Because nature is beautiful. Check this out. Got the squirrels running around, dancing and prancing. The squirrels is dancing and prancing because they're getting prepared. All right, the squirrels are getting prepared for the winter time. All right, and we can learn a lot by nature. All right, they're hiding their food. They're doing their job, man. Cause they see the seasons coming. They see the seasons that we're in. All right, and that's what we have to do. You got to see what seasons that you're in, man. A lot of people can't see that. They don't know what time they're living in. They think everything is great. They think, even, check this out. I'm going to show you this too as well, man. Look at the trees. All right. The leaves falling. Everything falling. Everything is dying, man. But look, you can zoom in on that. There you go. Look at the squirrel. He's looking. Look, see that? He's attentive. Okay? He's attentive. He's looking like, yo, man, it's the time. But our people, and that's nature, man. But our people right now, they don't even dig, what the Lord is doing. And I'm gonna say this, what's that? Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. But I'm gonna hop in this one first. Like I said, Psalms 34. All right, that's why you always supposed to praise the Lord, man. Because if you praise Him, you can't go wrong. So we're gonna go to the book of Psalms, chapter 34. I'm gonna start at verse 1. All right, which this was, brought out today the scripture of the day. All right, and that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim outside. Like I said, even the animals, man. What the scripture say, even the foxes have holes and the birds have nests. But my people, matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that real fast, man. Since we talking about it, but they say don't talk about it, be about it. Even the foxes have holes. KJV. I believe that's in Matthew the 24th
According
chapter.
to Bible, King James Version. And Jesus said unto him, the foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head.
Check this out. Yeah, and that's heavy. It's heavy. So this is let's go to Matthew 8 and 20. All right, like I said again, Salakia for yesterday. Didn't get out here. This is Matthew chapter 8 and 20. these the words of Yahweh Shai, and he was the first spirit ever created, right? This is Matthew chapter 8, verse 20. It says, and Yahweh Shai saith unto him, the foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath nowhere to lay his head. You know, which meaning like he had to depend on the spirits around him to take care of him. All right, and bro, check it out. Let's get it in the NLT real fast. A lot of brothers can't do that. They like, yo, I got this. I'm doing this. I'm da 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 da. Nah, bro, you ain't that God. All right, this is Matthew chapter 8, verse 20. It says, but Yahweh Shai replied, foxes have dens to live in, and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place even to lay his head. All right. Let's keep going. It says, another of his disciples said, Lord, first let me return home and bury my father. But Yahweh Shai told him, follow me now. Let the spiritually dead bury their own dead. All right. And one thing my father always told me is to be spiritual. All right. And that's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be spiritual beings, because you're supposed to be able to decipher, or how would you say that? Discern, you know, what's going on. All right. You gotta know what's going on spiritually. Because it's coming to a time like this place is going to collapse. You ain't going to be able to go to your little food drives and all that. You know, everything has a time limit, man. Everything. And you really have to look at those things. You know, when you're at the end of a thing. And yo, right now, this park that I'm sitting in is flooded with squirrels. And look up the significance. Matter of fact, you can look up the significance of a squirrel. I'm going to do it right now. And it goes back to the Gadites, all right? Check it out. What's the significance of a squirrel?
According to A to Z Animals, in Native American cultures, the squirrel is a symbol of preparation and resourcefulness. The animal is popular for its ability to store food and create a cozy nest, representing the ability to weather any storm. Some Native American tribes also believe that the squirrel is a trickster spirit.
Now check this out. Bought that, and yo, look, now you want to run away. But yo, when I played that, this squirrel, he just sat here right in front of my face and was just chilling. He was listening to what was going on. But check it out. I'll show you for yourself, man. Look at this. Just please look at the dogs. But it ain't even about the dogs, the squirrel. But the dog, Kalab. All right, Kalab is a, look, they're going up the tree. You know? And we are all trees. You know? But that's heavy. I just wanted to share that with you. You know? This ain't about us, man. It's about Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem HaRachakwadash. All right? And let's go to Psalms. Like I said, because yo, even the squirrels, they gotta how can they find the nuts that the Lord has here? They gotta prepare for things. And what are we doing right now spiritually? We're spiritually preparing for the downfall of Babylon, while other people are not. And yo, you see the squirrels out here working. They are working. Like, yo, they know the storm is coming. They know the winter coming. They up here. They yo, you know what? The acorns and things that they planted, they did that while I was hot outside. So now they're coming and they're digging them up, and I watched them. They came and dug them up. They're taking them. Now they're going to run into that tree. That's the chambers that the Lord has prepared. You know, and they're spirits just like us. You know, check this out. Let's go ahead. Psalms chapter 34. Salaki. Bear with me 1 second. Psalms chapter 34. All right. That's a heavy thing. Right now, you're supposed to be preparing for all hell to break loose, man. Which you should have been preparing for. But the apostles been telling you about for years and years and years and years. The same way Noah told you. So now when it happens, you're like, oh my God. But it's spiritually, man. All right. So Psalms chapter 34. I'm going to start at verse 1. I thought we're going to read through the whole thing because it's only what? 22 verses. Okay. But it says Psalms chapter 34 and verse 1. It says a psalm of David when he changed his behavior before Abimelech, who drove him away, and he departed. I will bless Yahweh at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. And that's what you want. You want the Lord's praise. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaRachakodash to be in your mouth at all times, man. All times. Because that's the greatest wisdom on this planet. Because you're praising him because, hey man, he charges the leaves when they fall off a tree. And that's a small thing. That's a leaf off a tree. He plans that leaf's death. And also in that you could really take it to reincarnation. Because what? He could he restores that leaf back to its position on that tree. He shows you everything is in front of you. But he has to give you that eye and that wisdom and that mindset to see those things, man. All right. I'm going to read this again. Psalms chapter 34 and 1. And you know what? I'm going to get into GNT as well. What I like to do. It says a psalm of David, Dawad, Malak Dawad, when he changed his behavior, because you got to change. You can't be that same man. And changing his behavior was what? Repentant, man. All right. He changed his behavior before Abimelech, who drove him away, and he departed. I will bless Yahweh at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. King David was a man of understanding. Malak, the wild, was a man of understanding. So he knew, like, the Lord could have took him out. But at the same token, he was like, I'm still going to serve him, man. You know? And that's heavy, man. It says, my soul shall make her boast in Yahweh. The humble shall hear, therefore, and be glad. All right, the humble. So hold up. Let's get that word humble, man. Jumping out to me. The humble shall rejoice and be glad. Because you got a lot of boastful dudes out here, you know?
Strong's H, 6035. Anav. Second entry. Anav.
Which it says, poor, oh my God. Poor, humble, afflicted, meek, poor, needy, poor and weak, poor, weak and afflicted, humble, lowly, weak. And did not Yahweh Shah come in that same way? The first spirit ever created, he came in a humble, lowly way. That's why the scriptures say, the meek shall inherit the earth. That's what Yahweh Shah told us, man. Let's read that again. It says, poor, humble, afflicted, meek, poor, needy, poor and weak, poor, weak and afflicted, humble, lowly, meek. Because Everybody in this on this planet right now, right? They want the hey Shalom, Yabashim Shai, Bashima Rakakodas Brakatah. Everybody in this land right now, they want the consolation now. You know? And yo, look at you got your Puff Daddies, right? And yo, honestly, Puff Daddy, and if you watch the movie, the Notorious and everything, she was like, what man calls himself Puffy? But if you go over there in England, if I'm not mistaken, gotta look it up again, but you go in England, Puffy means a happy guy, you know? The rainbow god, so to speak. You know, as I call him, honey snooch. You honey snooches, man. You know? That's what it means. So that's all a part of your spirit. But now the Lord is just the time of exposure, revelations and all that. So these men got all this money, whatever. And yo, people looking up to him. Oh, yo, look at this guy. Look at him. But yo, the Lord is bringing it out to look what you had to do to get that money. So he's gonna punish you for that. You know, you was a deceiver, and yes, you was a deceiver for a certain time. That's why you try to use the money. The Lord uses the things of this world. The Lord used everything of this world to make it wise, man. And people don't dig that. He uses everything of this world to make it wise, so you understand, like, damn, now, you know, you at the time of exposure, there's nothing new that's done under the sun. Everything that's done in darkness shall come to the light. So I don't care how much money you got. You know, if you're an Israelite and you're done in that light, you're under the curses. So you can try to use Esau's money and everything. It's still going to expose you. That's why they take the pictures and all that from you. You know, they do all that. But guess what? That's a part of your judgment, man. All right. Let's go to verse 2. Back in our Psalms 34, verse 2, which these was the scriptures of the day, man. Now I send them out daily, you know, and I try to stay on point with all that. All right. It says, my soul shall make her boast in Yahweh. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. O magnify Yahweh with me, and let us exalt his name together. All right. So let us exalt the greatest names on the planet together. You know, and that's where the wisdom starts at. You have to believe on the names. If you don't believe on the names of Yahweh and Yahushai, what do you believe on, man? You have no belief. You have no foundation. You just a man that's tossed to and fro. Because a man could come like, oh, no, his name is Allah, his name is Buddha, his name is Krishna. And you go and jump on that bandwagon, man. You have to be firm. You have to be sturdy. It's like a man when a ship hits the board or a post, they throw the anchor out, that ship ain't moving no more. You got to be like that ship that's not going to move no more, man. The Lord uses everything around you to speak to you, man. Everything. And if you can't dig that, I don't know what to tell you. The Lord is not dealing with you, man. You know? And you might want to reevaluate your situation and humble down and get on your knees and beg him. You know? This is all about preparation. All right, we're preparing for the worst right now, spiritually. How are we doing that? Praying to him, asking for his mercy, his forgiveness. Because when he comes, he's coming with a vengeance, and he's warning us, man. This is your warning, man. And you've been being warned. But you just like in the time of Noah, man. Yahushua told us about that, man. How about that? He warned us about the time of Noah. When the people were eating and drinking and they was doing this and that, you know? The people still ain't want to turn back from their wicked ways or their wicked deeds. All right? So let's go ahead. Verse 3. Psalms 34 and 3. It says, "Oh, magnify Yahweh with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought Yahweh, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears." So, yo, you think you don't got no fears in this thing? I myself, but the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. But you know, you got your flesh that contends with your spirit. That's a constantly warring, battling thing. But your spirit is supposed to outweigh your flesh, just like Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai's flesh, like in the Garden of Gethsemane. What happened there? Yahweh Shai was like, "Oh Lord, if it's all possible, take this cup away from me." You know? He said, "Just take this cup away from me." But yo, guess what? His spirit took over because he's the first spirit ever created. So he's like, man, what's that song from there next? A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So the Lord, hey man, he told us we gotta do what we gotta do. All right? And Salakia, bear with me, give me 1 second. Salakia, forgive me. But hey man, we in a season of changes. It's changing for the right side. All right. It says verse 5, Psalms 34 and 5. It says, "They looked unto him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed." All right, let's get the word ashamed, man. When you look to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, how you gonna be ashamed? It says, "Look at the generations of old." Here we go. Let's get it.
Strong's H2659. Chafir.
Which it says, "Hapar," in the Hebrew, "Hapar," right? Which it says to be ashamed, be confounded, be abased, feel abased, to be ashamed, be abased, to display shame, demonstrate shame cause embarrassment, cause embarrassment. And let's go here real fast. Look at the generations of old. KJV.
Here are some results from the web.
Let's go here to Sirach, right? Chapter 2 and 10. All right. Bear with me. All right, Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. And this is how you know, man. You're not going to be ashamed. Sirach chapter 2. And we right there. 2 and 10. All right, it says, "Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him," man? All right, so whom did anybody that the Lord ordained to do his work and called upon him, and I really believed and meant that, how was they forsaken? All right, check it out. It says 11. Sirach chapter 2 and 11, it says, "For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways, man. So hey man, the Lord really cares about us, man. He cares about his men that really love him and fear him, man. Alright? He feared like the ones that really fear him, he's there for them. Okay? And you can't let that slide, man. You know, you really gotta meditate and think on that, because everything that's in front of us now is like, damn, look at this. Like, is this? If sometimes I feel like this place going to last forever, but it's not. You know, and if you're feeling like that, you better start reading because you're getting weak. All right. Uh, let's go to back to Psalms 34 and 6. It says, "This poor man cried, and Yahweh heard him and saved him out of all his troubles." Yo, man, going to Lazarus, man. Not Lazarus, Salakia. Was the rich man, the poor man, you know, and the rich man, he wanted he wanted some mercy, you know, in that time. But hey, the Lord like, no, man, you had your time to rule, you did your thing, and everything that you did to my servant, you know, when he comes into heaven, into his kingdom, you know, you're going to get no mercy too. You know, people think you always gotta die. You gotta die. The Lord told us some men is not going to taste of death, man. Right here in Babylon, man. Some men is not going to taste of death. It's your belief system. Even man, just know that you're a sinner. You know, you can repent for your sins, do all this, do all that, man. But at the end of the day, it's up to Yahweh Ba'Shem outside. Ba'Shem HaRachakodash. All right. Let's go back to Psalm 34 and 5. It says, "They looked unto him and were lightened, and their face were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and Yahweh heard him and saved him out of all his troubles." All right, because hey, man, we about to come into what's it called, Jacob's trouble, a time that was never been before there was a nation. All right, a time that's come that was never since there been a nation. It says, "The angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him, and delivereth them." Let that sink in. All right, he cares about his men. "Oh, taste and see that Yahweh is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him," man. Blessed is the man that trusteth in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Ba'Shem HaRachakodash. Want to know why? Because he trusts in the thing that created every spirit on this planet. And that's why he pray that prayer, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." Because you got men as weapons, man. They make their body a weapon, you know, and they teach them to do so. But the Lord is the ultimate, man. You know, he rules in the kingdom of men. He turns their souls, their minds, man, their lives, however he wants to, man. He can have your mind just completely jacked up, man. And you think that you're on point, but you're not. And that's a fearful and scary thing, to fall into that situation. You know, like these people out here now, you know, you got Thanksgiving tomorrow. These people think that they're doing the right thing. Oh, I just want to be around my family, but they don't do no research. None of that. So in their mind, it's a good thing. Yeah, it was a good thing for your enemy, so now you bow down to your enemy, and that's what you're following him. Going back into the Maccabees, first Maccabees, you know, second Maccabees, when they wanted the brothers, the second Maccabees, 7th chapter, when they wanted the brothers to touch, they just wanted them to touch flying sweats, man. The scriptures tell you ain't even supposed to touch it. But they was firm, even the mother. They was some sturdy dudes, man. You know, and you gotta be the same, just like Yahweh Shai. They was in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Bashim Harachaha Kodash. You know? But these dudes out here now, man, they soft, man. They softer than drugstore cotton, man. They forgot about, you know, the ancestors. Our ancestors. The ones that they defiled, the ones that they fought tooth and nail, man. Some of them just gave it up, like, yo, man, if you, I'll be the sacrifice. Yahweh Shah was the ultimate sacrifice. You know, some things you gotta sacrifice for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Arachakodas. And since I'm saying I'm talking to myself, and sometimes it might be a life because you know you was a sinner. And it's up to him to forgive your sins. It ain't up to us. All right. Verse 9, it says, "O fear Yahweh, ye his saints." Who are his saints? The Israelites. "For there is no want to them that fear him." And that's a fact. "The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek Yahweh shall not want any good thing." Whatever the Lord, whatever you serve the Lord, man, they ain't going to lack for nothing. Because he knows better. How they say, Father knows best. All right? Father knows best, man. And you best believe that. All right? You better believe it. It's like, yo, you got to go. That's why Yahweh Shai was like, who is the greatest in the kingdom? And he was like, yo, the one that's like this little child. Because the little child, what's the little child got to do? He can't buck up against the father or anything like that. He has to be obedient. All right? You have to be obedient to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem Harachakodash. You know, yo, my God, Shalom, brother. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem Harachakodash Brakatah. You know, you got to be obedient. You have to turn back into that little child. And that's why back then in that time, they was like, yo, how can I go back into my mother's womb? That means you've been indoctrinated and you can't understand the small things. You have to be reprogrammed. You know, because the children out here, matter of fact, I'm going to show you real fast, you know, real quick. Look at the children out here playing soccer and all this, football, all that, man. Look, they're playing football, right? They've been indoctrinated, man. And how so? Because 9 times out of 10, and I'm gonna tell you on my own personal experience, because this the way that the world works here in Babylon. You know, they take the father out the home. They leave the male child to basically take on the role of the father. And the mother, she's happy because now she can control you, and she can mold you into what she wants you to be. You know, but the Lord always oversees that. You know, so now she's like, yeah, you know, why you think all these NFL players, these basketball players, all these niggas that get into Esau's little realm and everything, well, I want to thank my mom first. Because they bitch ass niggas, man. You know? They bitch ass niggas and they love Esau's domain, man. You know, and when you really look into football, what they're playing, like I told my son, he was like, yeah, Dad, I want to play. I was like, no, man. I said, because the football represents pigskin, and you're not even supposed to touch the flesh of a fucking pig. But they turned it into a game and put money on it and took the father out the house to the point where, oh, yeah, I just want to take care of my mom. Come on, man. These niggas is crazy, man. You know? They're crazy. And that's why the Lord, yo, look, things killing and all that, man. They think that's, and yo, anything when you get into the NFL, NBA, Anything with entertainment, you have to follow the guidelines of your contract. So whatever this world has to offer, you have to follow it, back it. Just like you had this nigga Fat Joe. You know, he and they did this immediately. You got what's the name of those sliders? Uh White Castle. You know, they got the White Castle. They now it's supposed to be like a little stuffing and all this for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. You know? He teamed up with him to promote the destruction of of his people. Which that's weak as hell, man. You know, that's weak as hell. Cause they get all that cash. You wanna, oh, I'm Fat Joe. You was fat as hell. You lost some weight through Esau shit. Now you paying homage to him. Yo, the Lord's not dealing with that, man. You know, and if you dealing with that, the Lord ain't dealing with you. All right, cause the Lord, y'all about to see how much of a joke he ain't. And yo, you know what? Here in Philly, it's been so many murders and shootings. And I said this last week. You know, I said, watch. I said, yo, the Lord, he's angry. I said, y'all want to keep celebrating this, that. I said, watch. He's turning the mirth to the earth into agony, man, basically. Roughly paraphrased. He's turning the mirth of this earth into pain. And he just had it was raining hard as hell last night. It was a whole storm. Yo, matter of fact, the Lord creates the storms, man. He created the storm, you know, and these niggas still had a shootout, you know, on Allegheny Ave. How about that? And guess what? Oh, Allegheny was one of the tribes, man. You know, that goes back to the Gadites, man. The name Allegheny, look it up for yourself. Allegheny, you know, coming into this fucking wicked ass time. It's about a bunch of death. So the Lord's about to start putting you goddamn Israelites to death, man. For keep wanting to celebrate the downfall of your people because you soft, man. All right? Salakia for my little rant. Caught back in the scriptures. This is Psalm chapter 34. And verse 11, it says, come ye children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of Yahweh. And yo, that's why the Lord set us up, man. To come teach our people the fear of him. You know, the terror. Because, yo, he was shutting down. Yo, you had all these delays here in Philadelphia. All these delays on flights and all that. You know, people like, oh, I'm just trying to go see my family. And then the Lord like, nope. And, yo, they was like, you can leave from Philly, but it's in another state or wherever. It's like you wouldn't be able to land, you know. And yo, and that's for the slaughter of his children, man. All right. So you keep going ahead and follow after Esau if you want. As the scriptures say, though hand join hand with the wicked shall not all together go unpunished. They're not going to go all together unpunished, man. But all you niggas see, because you don't have no patience. You know, you don't have no faith. You the same niggas that was in the wilderness, man. Yo, but you brought us out here to die. Well, guess what? That's what's going to happen here in Babylon. Because you want to join hand in hand with them, man. And represent the freaking, the demise of your own people. That's sad, man. That's sad. Anyway. Psalms 34 and 12. It says, what man is he that desireth life and loveth many days, that he may see good? And that's what you want to see. You want to see good. It says, keep thy tongue from evil and thy lips from speaking guile. And yo, man, you know what? We're going to get that in the NLT. I could explain it, but I want the NLT to do it. All right, because yo, what you doing, like coming out here, not coming out here, but celebrating these things, you speaking God, man, you speaking evil against your people. You celebrating their death, man. It's like this Christmas and all this whole celebration, and guess what? They do it around the times of the death of this place, man. You know, it's fall. This place is falling. It's always around the time of the death. Then you got spring come around. That's when things, come back to life. The Lord is calculated, and I keep trying to tell brothers that. That's why he had these things happen in the months and things that he had to happen in. Replenishing, because he's the father of all spirits. He knows who loves him. He knows who hates him. That's why he gave you up for your own mind, because you wouldn't obey him. So he's like, you know what? And he allowed that. That's how decent he is. He allowed it. So he said, okay, I'm gonna give you up to this. You think you know better than the Father? Go ahead and handle your business. And watch you bump your head because you're walking in gross darkness. When he's the light. So he turned the lights off on your ass and told you to walk. And that's what these people doing right now. They're walking in darkness. Even though the sun is out, they're walking in darkness. All right? I just want to be with my family. Oh, your family is the ones that's doing the work, man. Talking to the elect, and the elect knows that. It's in their spirit. It's programmed inside of them. Lord's willing, I'll be a part of that number. But the elect is always going to get it. Because they're spiritual beings, man. They're connected with the spirit. The one true power. The spirit that created them. And they're not going to waver for nothing. All right? And when you put your hands on those men, oh, man. How they say, you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up. But it says, verse 14, Psalms 34 and 14, it says, depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. Depart from evil. And what's the days that's coming up? It's evil. You depart before it happens. And the things, because that's sin, man. You depart from those things before it happens. Amen. The Lord is going to have you exit stage right when everything happens, man. All right. It says the eyes of Yahweh are upon the righteous, and his ears are upon Slakin, and his ears are open unto their cry. That's why I told brothers, you gotta pray, man. You gotta pray. Because Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaRachak, he always hears the righteous prayers, man. Now, if you're a wicked ass nigga, the Lord ain't hearing none of that. His ears is stopped up. Nah. It says the face of Yahweh is against the them that do evil. And this woman just walked past on some do I got a light. And look at the next verse. It says the face of Yahweh is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. And that's talking about Esau, man. She looked like an Edomite. Well, she could have been a Jake, judging by the way she was moving and everything. You gotta judge the spirit, be spiritual. But I haven't sat down and spoke to her. But I would say her complexion is of an Edomite. But the area that I'm in, I know it's a lot of Sicilians, which are Jakes. It was taken over by the Moors. What's more, the word Moor means black. Just like you go into the Acts, the 13th chapter, verse 1, when they called the prophets niggers. It's a Greek word, nigger. Look it up for yourself. The word nigger is a Greek word, man. Which means black. That's what they called our people. All right? And now they use it because they throw the double G in there. And niggas, N-I-G-G-A is different. You niggas is retarded because you just accepted that label that was put upon you. because you're in the same spirit. But the Greeks, they called you that in the Greek era, and guess what? We're in the same era now. But Babylon is just they matter of fact, one more thing, man. If you look at I put a post up with you got the Greek and the Roman coins, right? They're facing one way. But then you get to the American coin, and you got look the squirrel. He like, oh, he listening. You know, check this out. Nature's in tune with us, man. See that? Look at that. See that? Nature's in tune with us, man. That's why I sitting out here, just doing the work, man. They can't. Nature, the Lord made all this, man. The Father of all spirits, man. But anyway, like you got the American coin, it was facing the opposite direction from the Greek coin, and I'm talking about the front of it, the heads of it, from the Greek coin and the Roman coin, which lets you know that America is insane because they use the same coin. Basically, you got the head with the Edomite, then on the back you got the eagle and all that, and all those other the Greeks and the Romans, they had the same thing, right? But America's facing the opposite way, like it's trying to oppose it, through the spiritual. It's trying to oppose it, but at the end of the day, guess what? You insane because you still use the same policies and all these things, but you think you're going to prevail with the same policies that failed. You know, so hey man, this place is insane, man. So if you follow after insane place, like with Batman, you need to go to the Arkham Asylum. You need to go to the Arkham Asylum, man. Sit your ass down, cause you insane. Cause this place is gonna fall. All right, but let's keep going. Psalm chapter 34 and verse 15. It says, "The eyes of Yahweh are upon the righteous, and His ears are open unto their cry." Reading that again. It says, "The face of Yahweh is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth." And you can go into Obadiah. Obadiah. It's only one chapter in Obadiah. Read down when after the 1,000 years and all that. That'll break that down perfectly for you. It says, "The righteous cry, and Yahweh heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles." God damn. You cry to the Lord, man. Like, hey, man, like you gotta cry to the Lord, yo. And He hears your cries. But you know what, man? A man, and but that's why I said we're gonna get in the NLT. But you got men that sit there like, yo, man, you a bitch, this, that, you crying. A man's not supposed to cry. A man is this, a man is that. Like, and guess what? It's all women telling you that. It's always a woman trying to tell a man how to be a man, because this is a woman's society, man. Esau has put the woman on top of the man, but the Lord allowed that to happen. And it's only in our community, man. Israel. Matter of fact, now I ain't gonna say it's just in our community, but it's major, man. You even got certain men in the other communities. What I see when I go around the city, when I remember first coming in, seeing certain men and their families when brothers was out there, and that's what made me know that this is the truth. Like, we ain't lying, because a man would make his whole family chill, and you see that, you like, damn, look how he got his family in order. That can make a weak man angry. Hey, y'all about to see me outside. But that, and damn, look at that. He got bread in his. Look at this. I gotta show y'all. Oh man, he running. That's crazy, man. Hey, yo, the Lord, yo, the Lord is going to feed His men in that time, man. Just looking at this right here, it's just amazing. It's amazing. You know, the works of the Lord is always beautiful and always amazing, man. When you see it for yourself, you know, and you got to just take it in, man. You know, the works of the Lord is just beautiful. All right, but yeah, man. But you had these other, but now starting to see, like when I first came in, I see the transition because you had men with their whole family. They shut them up, and the woman and the children are always walking behind the man. You know, but now it's like I see the difference where you got like the women are starting to disrespect these heathen men even more because that's the spirit that the Lord put on them. You know, 'cause they know, man. Yo, what it saying, song, man? It says, "Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power." All right, thy people will be willing in the day of thy power. And, you know, to be successful, you got to go through the ups and downs. You got to go through the hardships. Nothing comes easy. You know, nothing comes easy. Look at where Yahweh Shah went through the agony, the pain, the pressure, all that, man. And through all those things, that's the greatest name on the, well, under Yahweh. It's the next greatest name, man. You know? And it was written. All right. Salakia, give me 1 second. Bear with me. Salakia, brothers. Salakia, forgive me. Bear with me. All right, but let's hop right back into the scriptures. All right, this is Psalms chapter 34 and 18. It says, Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Let's get that word contrite. Yo, because the Lord, hey, wisdom of Solomon, it says, what? Then our salvation is nearer than what we believed. The Lord is, he's close to us, man. Check it out.
Strong's H 1793. Dakar. Dakar.
Which is Dakaya. Dakya. Dakya. All right. It says dust, contrite. Contrite destruction. All right. All right, here we go. From crushed, literally powder, or figuratively contrite destruction. And yo, it tells you in the book of Second Ezra, right? It says, why is earth and ashes proud, man? Why is earth and ashes proud? Because that's why we are. We're dust. That's why it gets the song name from Kansas. You know, if you're familiar with the state Kansas and the tornadoes and things like that goes on over there, right? That's why the Lord says we're Kansas. That's heavy. Because we're dust in the wind. That's one of their famous songs. All we are is dust in the wind. It says, don't hang on. Nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky. You know what I mean? Same old song. If you get a chance, listen to that song from Kansas, man. 'Cause every time I listen to that John, man, it brings like tears to my eyes, man. For real. You know, and the Lord is after a man, a humble man, basically. He's after a humble man, a man that understands that, like, he's nothing. You know, we're nothing without Yahweh Shem outside. Ba'ashem HaRachakodash. Y'all ain't even at camp. You still got the dirt bikes and all that, man. It's crazy, man. You know? Come, brother. Psalms 34 and 19. It says, many are the afflictions of the righteous. And check this out. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivereth him out of all of them. All right, so many, yo, you're gonna go through. Hey, you gotta go through the ringer, man. Gold is trial in the fire. If you can't go through nothing, how could you be a ruler? You got dudes that if you put some men up in power right now to rule over a whole nation, that nation will crumble because they haven't been through nothing. They just learned a couple things, and like a lawyer, you go to school, like here in Babylon, man. A man in Babylon, they're emotional, they're very messed up people, right? All they gotta do is read a book, go to school, but when they go to school, then they get internships. Why do you get internships? Because an internship is you getting that experience. But the one that's been there, been working from the ground up, he's been had that experience. So the Babylon turns everything upside down into a book. Even with the scriptures. You had men, they went through some things. That's why they wrote about it. They went through it. So they wrote about it. For your learning, for your understanding. So when you go through it, it's a guideline for you to make it through it. All right? So you're going to get afflicted, man. You're going to be put in difficult situations. And the Lord is testing you to see how you're going to get out of it. What you're going to do? Are you going to use his word, or are you going to just be wicked? All right, it says, for Psalms 34:19, it says, many are the afflictions, Shalaki, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivereth him out of them. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. So the ones that hate us, you're going to be desolate, man. You're going to have nothing. Yahweh redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. Let that sink in, man. None of them that trust in him shall be desolate. All right, and I'm going to breeze through this real fast. I said I was going to get it in the NLT. All right. This is Psalm chapter 34, starting at verse 1 in the NLT. It says, a psalm of David regarding the time he pretended to be insane in front of Abimelech, who sent him away. And you see, he pretended to be insane. And that's a wise man right there, man. Cause an insane man can't pretend to be have smarts. All right. Let's go to verse 1. It says, I will praise Psalms 34:1 in the NLT. It says, I will praise Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua at all times. I will constantly speak his praises. I will boast only in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Let all who are helpless take heart. Come, let us tell of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's greatness. Let us exalt his name together. All right, and that's what we're doing. And that's what we're teaching. Because the first thing that you're supposed to teach for real is the name. And I'm going to always tell you that. The first thing you're supposed to teach is the name and the importance of the name. Because if you ain't doing that, you're going off, man. But you see what happens when you don't teach the name. They told us not to even teach in the name. Going back into the Acts, man, with the prophets. After Yahushua was put to death, he resurrected, and he went around teaching his men and telling them, keep teaching, and those men kept teaching in that name. Verse 4, It says, I prayed to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and he answered me. He freed me from all my fears. Those who look to him for help will be radiant with joy. No shadow of shame will darken their faces. In my desperation, I prayed, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua listened. He saved me from all my troubles. For the angel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is a guard. He surrounds and defends all who fear him. You hear that? All who fear him. Taste and see that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is good. Oh, the joys of those who take refuge in him. Fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you, his godly people, for those who fear him will have all they need. That's heavy, man. All they need. Even strong young lions sometimes go hungry. Even strong young lions sometimes go hungry, and they're the king of the jungle. But those who trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will lack no good thing. Come, my children, and listen to me, and I will teach you to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Does anyone want to live a life that is long and prosperous? Then keep your tongue from speaking evil and your lips from telling lies. Turn away from evil and do good. Search for peace and work to maintain it. All right, so search for peace and work to maintain it. Because what? We're Yasharallah. You know, he is a prince of the power. Yerushalayim, city of peace. Jerusalem, Yasharallah, city of peace, right? And you got to maintain it. So you just don't, oh yeah, blessed is the peace. What it say? Blessed is the peacemaker, for his is the kingdom of the Most High. All right, it says, where we at? All right, come. Verse 15, it says, the eyes of Yahweh Hashem shall watch over those who do right. His ears are open to their cries for help. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushua turns his face against those who do evil. He will erase their memory from the earth. Like I said, Obadiah, man. You know, because the ones, you know, that's why they really want to cut us off, man. You know, you start teaching like this, they really on your ass, man. They want your blood, man. You know? But hey, the Lord requires their blood. All you just gotta do is just trust in the Lord, and hey, man, he created blood. So what is there to fear? You know? What is there to fear? I'm gonna read that again. Psalms chapter 34:16 in the NLT. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushua turns his face against those who do evil. He will erase their memory from the earth. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua hears his people when they call to him for help. He rescues them from all their troubles. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. All right? Because, hey, man, damn. Whose spirits are crushed. And, yo, man, our spirits are crushed. Once you start going into things and learning who you are, and, hey, man, it's a hurt piece, yo. It says the righteous person faces many troubles, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua comes to the rescue each time. That's a fact. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushua protects the bones of the righteous. Not one of them are broken. And yo, look at Yahweh Shai, man. You know, none of his bones was broken when he was put on that cross, and none of that. Okay, they pierced his side, they did this, that, but not one bone was broken. And there was plenty of men that was put up there that was effed up. All right, but not one bone of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai's head was broken. You know, and that's why I told you what, not one of your hairs shall be touched. You know, the Lord is he's a man of promise. All right, and he's gonna with his promises. You know, he's gonna hold forth to that. It says calamity will surely overtake the wicked, and those who hate the righteous will be punished. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua will redeem those who serve him. No one who takes refuge in him will be condemned. All right, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaRachakodash, for the reading of his word and for the understanding that he gives us. All right. Anybody that takes refuge, I'm talking about the elect. That's what it's talking about. And the 1/3, man. You take refuge in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're in a great place. All right. In the wicked world and the wicked society. Okay? Let that sink in. Lord's willing, this was edifying. You got something out of it. Salaki for yesterday. You know, I wasn't able to come out to the park, and when I'm in certain places, but this phone acts up. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaRachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. And to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, because they shall rise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's coming to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. To the next lesson, I'm going to say Mawafa Baba Ball, Kwam Yasharala, and I pray that this lesson was edifying. Shalom. We almost home, Yasharala. Keep the peace, keep the prayers, keep the faith. Shalom.